Strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2-0. Third baseman Evan Longoria. Infield in the overshift here.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against, move on. Ball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
With the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
The deal, here's the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Cobb gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first in time, one away.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
The first one.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy.
Up into the catcher's glove, moves it to 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And here's his swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Oswaldo Arcia heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. then maybe your offense can go from there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Right side and right into the shift. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
No way. That was awesome.
The right fielder, number 8, Desmond Jennings.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in a speed threat in Desmond Jennings. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Brad Miller will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
On his way to pitch number 75. Nope. Lays off 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Makeup call there?
Well, I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Halfway home, still no score. Greg Bird will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
In there at the knees, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Pierce is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And these guys are still looking for that elusive first hit. And this never had a chance of being the one. Just an easy pop-up as he keeps rolling right along.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP, Alex Rodriguez. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Cobb's ready. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it.
The catcher, number 34, Ryan McCann.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whiffing on the catch, and that's going to wind up a two-base error.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2.
He missed a good pitch to hit there. He'll be lucky to get something like that again.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Kurt Casale will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Kirby Yates will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Kurt Casale will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Kurt Casale.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Lifted in the air out to right. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Normally, you get a lot of carry out to that part of the ballpark. But I think he hits this one just a little bit thin, and it's an easy play out there in right field.
Kevin Kiermaier stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. To his right, Tarias on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. scorched to third. Oh, what a stop at first. He goes to first. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Ronald Torreyes will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth.
Second baseman, Ronald Torreyes.
Cobb looks in. First pitch on its way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Dickerson's there. One away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one skied out toward right. After it is Jennings. 2 gone.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Steve Pearce will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo home run for Steven Pearce. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
The third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That last home run, believed to be in the neighborhood of 440 feet. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Oswaldo Arcia stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
He's living on the edge with some of these pitches here. He gets that one by him, but he might not get away with that a second time.
The 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Headley gonna have to hurry, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Here's Desmond Jennings now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, number 13.
Brad Miller, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher.
Into the box now, Kurt Casale, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter into the equation or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
The batter.
A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Turned on down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in, and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rays are in front, 4-0. Leading off the inning, Brett Gardner, and they'll need him to get something going here. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tap fouled at home plate. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. It appears we've seen a lot of indecisive feeling at bats so far here today.
And I think a lot of that comes from the way he's mixing his pitches. We've seen off-speed stuff and fastball counts, and we've seen him bust a fastball in when guys are sitting back. It seems like they've just been guessing wrong all afternoon.
Up next for the Yankees.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here comes the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. There's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Greg Bird will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Corey Dickerson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Out in front of it, strike one. On the ground to the left side. Rodriguez takes it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Steve Pearce will stand in to try it again, already with one home run of the ball game, and on cue, here it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Andrew Miller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Steve Pearce comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Evan Longoria gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Oswaldo Arcia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He's going to need to crank.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A-Rod will lead it off when we get back. The Rays. And there indeed is Alex Rodriguez now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Alex Rodriguez.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Miller's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Chase Headley stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Brian McCann will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And he will knock this ball down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Maybe that's the break they needed to get back into this ballgame. No question, they need base runners at this late stage, so they'll take any help they can get.
Ronald Torreyes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Belted high in the air out to left. Dickerson going back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. Hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Didi Gregorius. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
He pulls this one into right. Jennings is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 9th inning coming up. The Rays 4 and the Yankees 2. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Desmond Jennings, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Squared that one up just a little late. Hot shot to third. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Now in the box, Brad Miller. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now batting, catcher.
Kurt Casale stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. On the move is Jennings. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.